Hi, I'm Nayeli. I am a Wix expert designer, and I don't know if you've been watching any of my how-to videos about the brand new Wix code that is currently in beta testing, but I have been replying back to the video comments that I receive and private messages that I receive through Facebook. There was one request that is kind of not related to design, but they asked me, I'm reading it off of my cell phone, who are you? What things do you love? How did you get to where you are now? What makes you tick? And they want to get to know me a little bit better. So I think they make a really good point. Here I am making all these videos telling you what to do, where to click, what to move, and I was so rude not to introduce myself. So this is the video to introduce myself. I am 31 years old. I am from Texas. I've always had a passion for design, art, creativity, anything that is out of the ordinary, anything that is not so much complex, but I guess intricate, and things that test your patience. I'm intrigued by all of that. I've been designing on the Wix platform for over 7 years, and I absolutely love it. When I use a product or a service or a company or anything like that, the reason that I stick with it is because I believe in it. So since I started with Wix, I started right at the early stages, right when they started up, and very quickly I realized that they had the same vision as me, and it was just to grow and get better and do more great things. They've grown exponentially since then, and because of them, I am here today testing out products that aren't even out yet, talking about things that people are barely learning, and it's really, really exciting for me. Over 7 years ago, I was pregnant without a job, and I needed to figure out a way to make money. So I Googled how to make money from home, and websites came out. So I figured, how difficult can it be to make a website? It's just pictures and letters and easy enough, right? So then, because I didn't have money, I Googled how to make a free website, and there was Wix. I started playing around with it. I quickly fell in love with it. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. There was this really old editor called The Flash. It is awesome. The other day, some of the designers in the Wix experts group on Facebook, we were dropping links and showing off our old Flash Wix designs. It was pretty nostalgic and really funny and entertaining. I totally missed that editor. It was a lot of fun. So I built the first website. I did it at home. The topic was restoration. So I did the best that I could to create a logo, to do the design. It was very blocky. It totally looked like a newbie did it, but that was fine with me. I did not mind. I was so proud of my creation. I did it all by myself, and I did it through Wix. So eventually, my baby was old enough for me to actually be able to go out and find a job. I was trying to update my resume about things that I could do, so I decided to add in there, oh, I also know how to make websites. And here's the link to the website that I made. So this trucking company hired me part-time, and I would like to think it was because of my web design skills that impressed them. Whether it was or wasn't, I had the job, and the first thing I did was do you need a website? I don't know if they did or didn't, but apparently I was doing something right at the office. So they didn't refuse. They didn't say no. So I made a website, my second website with Wix. It was better than the first, I promise. And so I had 2 websites under my belt. I was still working part-time, and then a full-time position to open up at a brokerage company, which is a step up from trekking company, believe me. And in my resume, I updated again that I know how to make websites, and I added the second link. Now I had 2 websites to show off. Well, that company was barely starting off, and they weren't interested in my skills, whether I knew what I was doing or not. They were basically looking for a webmaster because they had just hired somebody, and well, they didn't do a really good job. On top of charging a whole bunch of money, they never even finished their website. All they had was a very badly made landing page with a bunch of buttons that didn't go anywhere. So they hired me, and my first assignment was, hey, we need you to work on our website. So I did. And then from 1 website, it went up to 6. So I ended up doing 6 different websites for 6 different companies that are under that parent company that I worked for. I stayed there 5 years. I ended up becoming their general manager. For health problems I don't want to point out, I could no longer work there. And that made me really, really sad, actually, because I thought, OMG, if I can't use my hands, I can't type. If I can't type, I can't do any more websites. And if I can't do any more websites, I'm going to be super sad. Well, great news. It was not my hands. It was not due to carpal tunnel. It was because of my back. So now I have some type of, I don't know what, in my back that I am unable to sit down for too long, walk, or things like that. So every now and then I get on my computer and I start designing. So since I left that job, I applied for the Wix ambassador position, and the reason that it intrigued me was because they were looking for people that knew about Wix and wanted to spread the word about Wix in their community, and I so wanted to do that. I thought, I can do this. I can teach people. I can talk to people. I want to be involved. I want Wix to know me, that I exist, basically. And so I did. I applied. I got accepted, and I got my Wix ambassador badge, and I started my whole Wix ambassador volunteer career. From then, I took the Wix courses. I became a Wix certified trainer, a Wix certified webmaster, and then a Wix expert designer. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've been working really hard every day from my small office, not here, trying to build websites for people, trying to show people how to do things that they didn't know they could do, which is why I started doing how-to videos. Albert Einstein said something very smart. Cannot quite remember how it goes, but it's something like this. If you can't explain something simply, then you don't know it well enough. Well, I am so happy and glad that I do know Wix very well, because my videos, I hope, are made simply. And I also hope that they're easy to understand. I am making these videos for you, not for me. So if there is something that you are interested in learning about, or maybe there is an answer that you haven't found yet, let me know. You can message me on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook and send me a message there. Let me know what your questions are so I can do my best to answer them for you the simplest way possible, with step-by-step instructions, so you're not confused and you don't feel overwhelmed, because you're not alone, I promise. I'm here to help. Have a good night.